So, hello, it's me again. I've had a couple people ask me my thoughts on seasonal, and I've probably restarted this video 100 times because I actually end up getting worked up because it kind of makes me angry thinking about, or well, it doesn't make me angry, it just kind of makes me frustrated with what seasons could be compared to what they are now. I've played a shit ton of this season, right? I started this season at exactly 9,000 hours, 14 minutes. So I've put 174 hours and 2 minutes into this season so far, right? Just to put it out there. I don't know what their goal was for this season after playing it for so long. Because so far, right, everything this season revolves around killing Black Division. Specifically, the ones that roam around the maps, right? Why is the season themed around an enemy that barely spawns? Everything in this quest line requires you to grab something from these specific enemies. Everything. Or this one requires, well, yeah, everything. I have to wear their rigs and then kill them with their rigs. This quest requires me to kill them and turn in every single piece of their gear, right? That's fine. The issue is I've went days without seeing anything seasonal related. I'm just playing regular Tarkov. If I'm going to do that, I'm just going to get on my main character. I'm not going to sit here for days on end farming a group of enemies that may or may not even fucking spawn anymore. That's just my opinion on that. Whatever. I think the bigger issues here come with outside of just these two quests and achievements that literally give you nothing, there's nothing to do in seasonal. I don't know why they feel the need to make every single aspect outside of the 15% chance that Black Division spawns feel the same as everything other, like every other part of Tarkov. I have Prodigy, Lucky, and Sprinter, right? I can run 5% faster. I can level my skills faster, but it's still going to take me 600 to 700 more raids to level my skills. And that's if I focused those skills, right? This is on a character that wipes 700 more raids. Just keep that in mind, right? What is the problem with just making everything faster? There's obviously been a big conversation about ratting on Tarkov on Twitter. We've all seen it. Have we ever, slightly considered that moving just feels like shit in this game? On, at a base level? Level 1 to 10 strength is so abysmally ass, and it's still ass once you hit 10, and then you hit 15, still ass. Level 15 endurance is where it actually feels a little bit different movement-wise. Little bit, not much. But even then, I have almost max hideout. I have fucking air filtering. I have library. I'm working on the gun range or whatever the fuck it is. I got moonshine going. My skills still are going to take way longer to level than I expected them to take. And this is supposed to be a quote-unquote faster, more arcadey version of Tarkov. It's literally the same. There's actually less going on in these raids on Cord Breach than there are on PvP main. Because you go into these raids, there's people playing 3 maps. Ground Zero, Streets, and Shoreline. And even if they're all only playing that, I can still go on Resort on like a populated server. Kill like 2 players each raid and fully loot Resort, no problems. Can't do that on PvP main. There's like 1,000 people in Resort for some fuck ass reason. I think it's probably because a lot of people are just quest gated. Like they can't finish their fucking quest on Core Breach, so they're not playing it until they buff it. I don't think that should ever be a thing in the seasonal setting for the game. If we're actively waiting for people or waiting for the devs to buff stuff to make it worth playing, maybe Just maybe the devs need to speed up what the fuck they're doing and hurry up and buff it. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I see people on Twitter, see it on YouTube, people just constantly talking about, we need more Black Division spawns. We need them to spawn more, yada, 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 because nobody can get their fucking quest done. That's the whole point of this fucking season. It's the whole point. Get on a game and farm Black Division. Or farm your fucking notes. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm just running scavs today. Because I'm so annoyed with farming Black Division because they don't spawn. I have no I don't feel like I need to do it anymore. I'm just going to level up my fucking battle pass running scavs while I wait for Battle State to fucking do something. I'm just literally poking them with a stick. Fucking do something. I don't think that should ever be a thing. I don't think it should ever be questioning how long is it going to take them to do something in order to play a certain game mode to make it worth playing. You know? Does that make any sense? I feel like that makes a lot of sense. To me, at least. We're like, what, 18 days into the wipe? We're 18 days into the wipe, and I don't even feel the need to play this character anymore. Like, the questing is getting so boring. Like, I have no reason to do these fucking quests. I've done these quests 1,000 times. The achievements are not appealing to me. They don't give any rewards. There's 0 rewards for these achievements. None. Where are the new ones? Can I even see them? Yeah, there's no, like, you don't get any rewards for doing the achievements. None. So, if you're going to play seasonal, and you're going to do your seasonal quest, you have to actively rely on a 10 or 15% spawn rate to do all of your quests. All of them require you to kill these groups of Black Division because you need the laptop. You need 3 of the SSDs. That's potentially 3 groups. That's like up to a week of searching. You need the document case that they spawn with. You need every single piece of their gear found in raid. You need to kill 6 of them on all 3 maps that they spawn while also wearing their gear. All of this shit requires a 15% spawn rate. All of it is RNG. The whole season is RNG. Why? What the fuck is the fun in that? Maybe, just maybe, if everything else also progress faster, like skill leveling, because we have a whole topic going on of people talking about the ratting situations getting really bad. Nobody's ever considered to think about moving just feels like shit. You put on just a basic ass kit, you're like 6 pounds overweight. And you're moving slow as fuck. Battlestate don't seem to care about that. I mean, it's rare for me to say Battlestate Games does not care, but they straight up do not care about the skilling situation. They do not care that the game feels like shit with low skills. At all. They don't give a single fuck about that. Whatever. But if they're going to ask about what we could do to fix ratting and shit, maybe let's look at the base level of what the game feels like and what makes people not want to move in the first place. I don't give a fuck about gear fear. Gives a fuck about... There's no point of running that gear anyways. You're going to put it on and be 400 pounds and not be able to move anyways. So, like, I guess fuck me. Fuck moving, you know? Without getting annoyed. Just because, like, it's like, there's 2 things they could literally do to make this season go from, like, a 7, where it's at now, to, like, an 11, right? You buff Black Division spawns to 50% and add, like, 2 groups to each map. Make them kill everybody. Who fucking cares? The economy's already torched. If that's the reason they're not doing it because of the economy, that's just stupid. Ignorant. Right? And then buff skill leveling. Make the game feel good to play. There's no way it's that hard. Like, what? It's not, this shouldn't be something that only top 1% players should access. And that's all it's ever been. And they're supposedly trying to make the game more casual friendly. The only thing they've done to make the game more casual friendly is make questing easier, because you can get to level 40 in like a day. Or level 30 in like a day. But you still run around like you fucking fresh off the boat, got no legs, weak ass arms. You can't even hold your gun up for more than 10 seconds. Like, what are we doing? Like, there's so many things that they could do. Or actually, it's literally two things, two variables. Make every skill level as fast as metabolism. Because why am I level 41 with level 21 strength and 19 endurance, but my metabolism is maxed out? Because I eat a lot. I also run a lot. I also move around heavy a lot. But that doesn't show at all. Right? And then let people actually finish their tasks. Who cares about time gates? Nobody. Who cares that people are speed running fucking tasks? Like, everything that is negative about this season is artificial and can be changed quite literally overnight. Everything. Are they going to do it? Probably not. We're probably not going to see changes to actually make the questing feel a little bit more smoother until like another 2 or 3 months, if I had to guess. It's going to be a long fucking time. I just don't know, dude. Like, I really like the seasonal, but the more you play it, the more boring it gets because I'm solely stuck on RNG. That's what's holding my season back is RNG. I'm quite literally just waiting or getting unlucky or they spawn in and they're dead within the first 3 minutes of the raid or like everything this season is just gamble, waiting, and RNG. What? Why don't they just spice it up a little bit? Let's make Black Division spawn way more. Put more of them on the maps. Let's let people level their skills up so they actually have a reason to play outside of these dog shit quest designs. Let's, there's so many things they could do. They're just not going to do it. That's just my take on things because I've experienced this shit from Battle State for fucking years. You have to literally shove their nose in it 100 times before they actually make reasonable changes. Now, I'm a malder. Obviously, a lot of this is just coming from fucking me malding, right? Whatever. But genuinely, I have no reason to keep playing my seasonal character until they buff this. Or buff the fucking spawn rates of Black Division. Because my whole season right now is halted. I'm literally just sitting here waiting on RNG or gambling up this spawn or hoping when I spawn, they spawn on top of me so I can fucking kill them before the other 40 dudes that are coming towards me also, That doesn't happen. I haven't had them spawn on me once. Whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like they really need to spice this season up, and they're not going to do it until it's damn near too late. And that's what annoys me the most about Battle State. Because they're like, what are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing, Battle State? Like, why is the seasonal shit so boring? Why is there nothing to do in raids? Because there's only 3 maps that are affected by it. What's the fucking point of playing the other however many maps? Like, what? We can go to fucking... What, they spawn on Streets, Ground Zero, and Shoreline? What's the fucking point of playing any of the other maps? They don't spawn there. You know? So, I don't know, bro. I really hope fucking they stop being so whatever the fuck they're being because I don't even have a word for it. I don't even think there is a word for it. Because the complete disregard for how the game feels when you have low skills is fucking getting annoying. I mean, I'll just be straight up with you. It's annoying. It's like it's such a simple thing they can change that they just refuse to change. Fucking every quest for the seasonal shit either being time gated or RNG based, hard RNG based. Let's make this clear. I've went to Icebreaker several fucking times, like 6 or 7 times now. Still haven't seen that fucking gas mask, and that's over like 100 fucking BD kills. So like, I guess the big thing is I really hope it doesn't take them so long to buff the spawns of Black Division and eventually pull their heads out of their asses and make skill leveling worth doing. Because I'm going to say it 100 times. Metabolism, or every skill should level just as fast as metabolism. Every single one of them. I feel like by level 40, I should have most of my skills max. Most of the, like, strength and endurance, fucking, at least one gun. I've ran assault rifles basically the entire way. I'm level fucking 10, dog. What the fuck? And this is talking to somebody that doesn't play Arena. So, like, if you play Arena to level your skills, good for you. If you don't, get fucked, I guess. That's battle stage logic on it. So it's just like, what are we doing? You know, to what extent is it just a waste of time to run the season and just wait for them to buff everything, which is going to be like the last month of the wipe, you know? So here we are, just waiting, as we always are with Battle State. So, I know what you think, I guess. Fuck.